jokes for Joan Rivers. So please welcome Helene Witz. Here she is.
Yeah, he had to tell you I wrote jokes for Joan Rivers. That just bummed everybody out. Look what happened to her. It's really great. So, I know what you're thinking. Is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? I'm not. I couldn't be. There's only one reason I couldn't be, because I'm around their age, you know. But they're rich and famous, and they can get anything done they want. Like me, I got crow's feet. I call it a hen house going on. But I try to have a positive attitude. Like, did you know that I was losing my hair? You wouldn't know that. I just told you something very personal about me. You didn't know me before. You knew I wrote some jokes for some dead lady, but I'm losing my hair. But I have a good attitude about it. I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. We're getting older, you know, like I said, you have to have a positive attitude. So I look in the mirror and I go, those muffin tops? I got a baker's dozen. Varicose veins? I changed the name. Remember when we were in school, we learned the colors Roy G. Biv? Well, I got every color of the rainbow on my varicose veins. Ladies, you don't even know what they are. Wait till you get older. There are these colors on your leg, but I don't call them varicose veins because that's negative. I call them a roadmap to adventure. This road takes you to the Dead Sea. And this road takes you to the Sterling Forest. Let me break that down for you young ladies, because I know you do the Brazilian, whatever that is, and all that. Well, sterling is like a synonym for silver, gray, old, sterling forest. But, you know, I was looking at in the mirror the other day. When you get to a certain age, all of a sudden you have these wrinkles you never had. You have something to look forward to, ladies. I have, like, pound signs here. And then I have exclamation points here. And I have parentheses here. So if you have parentheses, exclamation points, pound signs on your face, just lay down and they'll send a text message on you. But you have to have a good attitude, right? I used to be a school teacher in New York. Any school teachers in the audience? You like the summer, right? I taught in a really tough school. How tough was it? Well, you walk in the building and the school colors are there. Dried blood red and black and blue. Teacher, how do you tell time? That's easy. How long did you have me locked in the closet yesterday? And you know, when we were younger, nobody here is my age, but when we were young, we had actual wood desks, not formica. And the kids, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. Yeah, I'm telling you, tough. They had a gang in Mrs. Connor's second grade girls. The girls in Mrs. Connor's second grade had a gang. That's sad. So I called them, well, let me tell you what they did, and then I'll tell you what I named them. They used to steal the milk containers from the girls in my class at lunchtime. So I called them the half pints. I said, girls in my class, I said, you have to get tough. You got to get tough. You have to make the bloods hemorrhage. I mean, I had to pump them up. I'm sorry. It was, you know, you had to protect yourself. But I made it educational because in New York City, are you a New York City teacher?
Yep.
Well, everything's a teachable moment, right? That's what they say. Everything's a teachable moment. So one of the classes had a gang, and I said, let me teach. It was my class, actually. Well, there were 3 gangs, the plasmas, the half pints, and I had to teach my class prefixes and suffixes. So we named the gang in my class the prescriptions. Yeah, it has crips in there, it has the prefixes, the suffixes, because everything's a teachable moment. In fact, Johnny and Jimmy, I'm going to change the names to protect the innocent. Johnny and Jimmy were having a fight, and when you're a teacher, you know, you have a choice. You can either break the fight up and get hurt, and the union won't support you, or you can let them kill each other, and then the Daily News will have a field day with that one. They make 6 figures, and they let them both die. So I jumped in, I broke up the fight, and Johnny goes, he choked me terrible! I said, stop. This is a teachable moment. You're using your adverbs incorrectly. He didn't choke you terrible. He choked you terribly. And another teachable moment was when we were teaching measurements. In my school, they never gave you supplies for anything. So I went home teaching measurement. I looked around my house. I brought in the bathroom scale, the Weight Watcher scale and the cocaine scale. I'm only kidding. I never went to Weight Watchers. I did go, but I never used the scale. I didn't do the points and all. I just went to hear the lady tell you, what happened? What happened? I said, I bought the half-gallon of Edie's with the strawberry swirl, and I had to follow the swirl. I think I'll call that the name of my autobiography, Follow the Swirl. So they were talking about marriage a lot. I've been married twice. I married a Chinese guy after I married a Jewish guy. So I'm Jewish, so when I married the Chinese guy, it was cool because we had 3 New Years. And that was exciting for a little while. So the first New Year was the American New Year. You have the fireworks. Then comes the Chinese New Year, fireworks. But then comes the Jewish New Year. Not much fireworks. Unless you eat my Aunt Esther's Luxon Kugel with a lot of horseradish, then you have fireworks. But do you remember a few years ago when Hanukkah, any Jews in the audience? Well, you remember when Hanukkah was on Thanksgiving that time, like 3 years ago? It's times like that I wish I was still married. You know why? Because my mother-in-law would only happen to have come over for dinner once. Well, I told you I was getting older, so I just wanted to tell you that I have a cuckoo on my biological clock, and it's wearing Depends. Talking about Depends, I just thought of a joke when I was in the bathroom downstairs. You know, it's not easy to wear those stretchy leggings like this at my age, because with the Depends and the stretchy leggings, you got a camel toe. Thank you very much.
Elaine Witt, there she goes.